Hi, this is Donna Ashton, and welcome back for day 2 of our 5-day course idea challenge. So thank you guys for coming over and posting in the Facebook group. Keep posting as we've worked on day 1, where we worked with your idea and worked through where your brilliance meets what your clients want. And it's sort of a kind of a work in progress there. You really have to sometimes dig down and find out exactly what they want, because some of these topics are really large and you can't just do a course on weight loss. You've got to do more specific, or actually the more specific and the more tangible your course is, the more attractive and the more marketable and the more profitable you will be. So the more specific outcome that you can deliver in your course is a lot more interesting to somebody, that they can look at that and go, okay, great. If I follow the steps A, B, and C, I'm going to get the prize at the end. So we want you to really hone in on that and really work through that, because that's a really big part of your course. And if you don't have that, then everything you put into after it can be kind of a waste, because it may not be as well received as it could have been if you just had taken a little more time. So keep posting and we'll keep working through your ideas over into Facebook. But today we're going to talk about choosing your course type. So once you have an idea of your topic and what your course is going to be about and the outcome that your clients are going to get, now you need to decide what kind of course it's going to be. So there are really 2 types of courses, and one is an introductory course and the other is like a signature system course. And I'm going to go through each type here and give you some highlights of what they are, and then I'll help you choose which one's best for you. And again, I'm in Facebook this whole time during the challenge to help you decide what would be better. There's not one that's this or that. There's not one right one or one wrong one. It really just depends on where you are in your business and what you're wanting to create at this point. Okay, so an introductory course is something that gives your clients a taste of you and your work, but it may not be the entire thing. So I help people like with homeschooling, right? So an introductory course isn't going to be everything they need to know about, homeschooling with the Waldorf education, but it may be the first 5 steps that they need to do, like setting up their homeschool, getting their supplies, and kind of getting started. So it's sort of the beginning, or it's one piece of your work. It's usually a lower price than your entire system would be. So there are some advantages to that, especially if you are trying to reach a larger audience, and people are more apt to buy a $47 product or a $97 product if they've never heard of you before. So it is a little bit lower price. It can be sold, a little more wide range. It is a really good option if you're just getting started in business. So even if you've been doing something for a while, like you're a healer, maybe a naturopath, a yoga instructor, or something like that, but this is the first time you're bringing something online, or if you're changing, what you're doing a little bit and you haven't worked with clients that much, sometimes it takes us a while to work out the process and what our clients really need the most. So an introductory product may be something that you could do just because your knowledge isn't fully there yet. Maybe you're studying something to be an herbalist and you just have a little bit, but you know what you have is important and you want to bring that. So it kind of depends on your experience, how long you've been working with clients, and just also what you feel like doing in your business and what's right for your business at this time. So this is an option if you only want to teach one part of the process. Again, it's not your entire system. This is just one piece. So if you are an online business coach and you help people get set up in online businesses, well, there's a lot of things involved in that. So it could be how to get a website that, with lots of traffic. Or it could be, if you're social media, how to use Facebook in your business. But then there are other pieces like Pinterest and Instagram or whatever. So it's just that one piece. I hope this is making sense. Now the signature system course is your entire process. And it doesn't necessarily have to be everything you know, but it's everything for that, for the transformation that we're talking about. So in the social media realm, you would say, okay, how to, use social media to boost your business. So then you would put all of the things in there that you would feel they would need. Instagrams, LinkedIn, posting things on blogs, doing blog posts and whatever, maybe podcasting. And so there could be a wide range of things that are included in what you feel is a real foundation for people to use for social media in their business. Same with dog training. Maybe for dog training, it's a wide range of things that they need to do to help train their dog. So it's not just the beginning, like getting your dog to look at you and pay attention to you so that you can train them. That may be more of an introductory course, but how to get the basic commands or really have a dog that's trained, fully or whatever, could be your whole course. So I'm trying to give you ideas on this versus that. Again, come to Facebook group and post some ideas and questions over there if you need some clarification. Your signature system course is usually a higher price because you are giving more, right? You are leading them through a bigger transformation. They are getting bigger results in the signature system course than they are in the introductory course. The introductory course is just sort of dipping their toe and getting a little bit of result, and the signature course is getting a lot of result. So the prices could range from $297 to $1497, even as far as $1997, depending on the course. But so you have a little higher range in what you're charging, so that is also good. You're making more money on your courses, but then you may get less, people, buying them depending on your audience. So this is a really good place to be. Having this on a signature course is a really good option to move into a deeper coaching with you. So if you create a signature system course, people will go through it, but a lot of times people will have issues and they just won't be able to get through the whole thing, or you want to help them go even deeper. So once they purchase this course, then they can easily move into working with you in a group coaching or a one-on-one coaching. So it's sort of a bridge over into moving into higher packages with you. And the signature system course, you can really repurpose the content in many ways. Because in that course, you have your whole process already done in step-by-steps and modules. You can take any of those modules, any of those steps, and maybe teach a mini course or do an ebook or do a retreat on the whole thing, on part of it, on 2 steps, on 3 steps. And you can, once you have that system in place, you'll be able to reuse that thing so many different ways. It's really quite amazing once you have that process and you have that course. There's many ways that you can take that and break it down and use the same content over and over again. All right, so which one is right for you and your biz? Okay, so it depends, of course, on where you are right now. If, like I said earlier, if you're just getting started, then perhaps an introductory course is what you need to do. It also depends on the subject of what you're doing. I mean, you don't want to leave someone hanging if they need the rest of the system to make the transformation. However, as in our social media, it could be very overwhelming to someone to get all the pieces in one big chunk. It may be easier for them to say, okay, here's a program on how to use Facebook in my business. Here's a program on how to use LinkedIn for my business. Here's one on Pinterest. And they can pick the ones they want, or they can get them as they go in like 1 course, 2 courses, 3 courses, and you can end up doing separate courses. Or if it's something that they really need to know, like my course on how to create your online course, they're going to need all the steps, because I don't want to leave them with just the beginning part and let them figure it out for themselves. They need to know every step to have their course designed and ready to sell. So you have to take a look at the topic and exactly what you're teaching and decide if it can be just this one piece or if they need the whole thing. And then take a look at your business model. What do you need in your business right now? If you're just getting started, then perhaps an introductory course would be perfect for you. It's lower priced, you can offer it to people, and people can feel like, all right, this is a great opportunity to get in and get a taste of what she's doing and really get to know her. And then you can move them along to your next step. Or is it something that you're ready to bring out your whole thing and say, I need this as my signature system, I need this as my anchor in my business, and I'm going to create a signature system course that everything else is going to be designed around. So maybe you're going to create this course, and then after the course have a 6-month coaching package where people can go with you through the material and even deeper. You'll take a percentage of the people who buy your course and move them into coaching with you at a higher level and a deeper level so they can get even more help with what they need in your content. So take a look at where you are right now. In your business. Could your business use a more anchor, a bigger program, or could it use like just an introductory? I need something new. I'm moving in over here in this direction and I don't have, maybe you have a big course or you have a big offering, but you don't have anything on the lower end, and you could really use something in the $200 to $300 price range, or even $97 to attract people in through your business funnel. So it depends on where you are, and I'll be happy to help over there again in Facebook. Now tomorrow we're going to go into your process and pulling that process out of your head and onto the paper in a step-by-step way so that you can easily slot that down into a course. All the heavy lifting will be already done. You'll be ready to just go ahead and start your course content creation. All right, until next time, I'll see you on Facebook. Bye-bye.